welcome to Weave the Tale. And I don't know how to do introductions here, but I'm new and to DMing, and I'm Nikki, aka Beholder to No One. But we're going to introduce everybody else before me. So let's just start over at Colin.
Colin.
I was like, it's my left, it's my right. I don't know my directions.
Yeah, and it's mirrored. It's all confusing. Hi, I'm Colin. I don't normally look like this, shall we say. This is a new thing. But I'm kind of digging it. I think red's a good color on me. I'm kind of into it. I am Colin. I'm at Colonomicon on Twitter, and also at Six String Games, which is the handle you see up above my window. And this evening I'm going to be playing Eileen Brown, who is, according to the character creation in this, I am a prim and proper granny whose hobby is sharing all of the hot gossip, and whose vice or goal, which is the thing that you want to achieve before this wedding is over. By the way, we're going to a wedding. The thing that she wants to achieve before this wedding is all over is to trick the bride and groom into getting mad at each other. So this mean old bitch is here to try to break up a new marriage, and I'm quite excited about it.
You know, as one does. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just going to go around. So up next is Leopold Just.
Hey, everybody. I am Leland/Leopold the Just. You can find me on all of the social medias, the various ones, at Leopold the Just. Tonight I'm playing Grand Nelly. She is the kind and warm granny. Her hobbies are her little dog Puddin', and she is here to make off with as much wedding cake as possible, so that way she can, share it with her grandkids and, her dog and everyone else.
We know it's mostly going to the dog.
Yeah, she's not a very good dog mom.
Alright, up next is Crimson Galaxy.
Hey y'all, I'm Crimson Galaxy. You can catch me on Twitch at Crimson Galaxy RPG, separated with underscores, or on Twitter at sin_gal. And I am a TTRPG streamer, and I'm going to be playing Irene Kropotkin, or Irene. I'm going to be a granny who likes to get a little bit too high and is a little clueless because of it. And she loves doing arts and crafts.
It's the best kind. Janie, would you like to go next?
Sure. I totally know my details. I am the top 7575. I'm playing Barbara Ann, who is a well, obviously she's a granny, and she is kind of cool. What did they call that? Sorry, completely unprepared.
I can go to the next person if you want.
Barbara Ann Mason, who shops at 21, orders from Shein. She is, I didn't write what she was, but she's a cool granny who likes to watch her soap operas and movies. And her advice is she is going to get as drunk as she can and do something for it.
Drunk granny.
We love it. All right, and I believe that's last but not least, Elliot. Chaos Them.
Hi everybody, I'm Elliot. I'm Chaos Them, or Chaos Elliot, if you like to see the chaotic ramblings of someone who's obsessed with the green Pokemon kitty right now. And I am playing Jeannie. Jeannie is lovely. She's your favorite inappropriate grandmother that loves trivia and game shows. And well, her vice at the end, she wants to gain a young, attractive lover and make them obsessed with her.
Oh, this is gonna
Godspeed.
be a fantastic night. All right. I would like to say one thing. All this beautiful art was created by Sam today, and it's amazing.
It's so good.
So
was like created by
everybody-
Sam today, like on a whim too, seemingly.
Yeah.
Sam
Yeah.
just got a wild
We
hair to do
told
all
her
of
the
our artwork and then did it.
descriptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told her the description. She's like, I want to draw these grannies. And she did them all.
Yeah.
Quick. I'm
So
impressed.
good.
And finally, I'm Nikki, aka Beholder to No One. You can find me on Twitter at Beholder to No One, where I run a podcast with 3 shows. I'm also the DM over on Awfully Queer Heroes on Fridays for a game called Tower of the Soul, or Tower in the Soul, of the Soul. Words are hard. Tower of the Soul, and we are just finishing, or just starting season 2 recordings now, so I'm very excited for where this is going. You should definitely check it out. Chaos, romance, flirtations, and deadly. It's great. It's wonderful. Great combination. But we're here today for a celebration. So, how you guys got the invitation, we're not really sure. This all slipped your minds a little bit. But somehow somebody got a hold of this invitation that was on somebody's desk. This isn't even one of your relatives, honestly. This is a random person's relative. And somebody just yoinked that off because you wanted a night out on the town and fudge some things and convince with some nice little candies and cookies the nurses to give you a ride over to this wedding. And that one nurse was just about to go off his shift, but he was like, it's fine, I'll drop you off, it's great. And he was very trusting, very, very trusting. So you have all dolled up and prepared for this beautiful wedding. And when you arrive, you see this mansion of sorts. It's completely made of brick, it has ivy growing over it, and as the moon is beginning to rise, you see that it has this goth aesthetic to it. There are black decorations with red deep roses, and you see very Victorian era styles of things, but all very fine details that would be perfection in someone's home. And you follow instead of red carpet, the black carpet into the mansion itself, where a party is already lively and people are starting to walk their way in and just get ready for the things to start. And you hear 20s music, which brings you back to your old days where you're like, I could have done this when I was in my 20s. And this is just bringing you back. And you're seeing the festivities, the beautiful lights, the beautiful candles, the dozens, if not hundreds of people. And you are just ready to have the night of your lives. What do y'all do?
Eileen, I swear I could do the Charleston right now. Just watch me. I'm going to do it.
I'll watch you while I sit right over here, but I'm not going to join you. That's going to be really bad for my knees. But I'll happily watch you go ahead and cut a rug, honey. Go ahead. Make yourself
you
right at
better.
home.
You better.
I'll be cheering you on. I'll be cheering you on with one hand clapping. Don't worry.
That's the only way to do it.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of dancing tonight, to be honest with you, Jeannie. But
I'm going to try.
I would like to get a look at whoever would. I'd like to get a look at whoever throws a ceremony like this. You know, back in my day, we didn't do this sort of. What would you call this? Is this what they call goth?
Shindig?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I don't see any
I
flying
believe-
buttresses though.
I believe
when-
they're referred to
What
as
happened to the
beatniks.
Visigoths?
No, not the Visigoths. This isn't historical. We're not talking about the sack of Rome. We're talking about we're talking about a wedding here, but like with darker color schemes and skulls everywhere, which is what I'm seeing. And you know, it's kind of nice. You know, it's not really my aesthetic personally, but I can see the appeal, shall we say?
mean, skulls
Like
mean
a-
poison and death, so I don't know how I feel about this.
So maybe
But I'm
we
still
shouldn't.
gonna
tradition.
find someone.
Maybe we shouldn't drink the punch then.
What do you think's in the punch? Blood?
Well,
Is it blood?
yes. Usually people, vampires, are just like this. I've seen it
Oh.
on Vampire Diaries.
Honey, I know the difference between blood and not blood, let me tell you.
You see two very young, thin, gaunt-looking, very pale people. One is wearing platform shoes that are probably like 6 or 7 inches high, wearing very, very Victorian era style. And the other one has this beautiful red, tight lace and velvet dress on. And both of them, when you mention vampires, just look at you and grin before walking away, chuckling to themselves.
Okay, they looked at me. They looked at me. Did you see them? They looked at me. What does that mean? What
They're-
is it?
No,
Am I gonna
no,
get bit?
They
no,
like
wait,
you.
wait. You're gonna catch your death stress like that. Why don't you let me give you some hats?
Some hats. You want to give me a
They
hat?
scared Puddin'.
I want to give them the hats. They're dressed like so uncomfortably. They need to have something to tie it together.
Oh, I see. Well, why don't you go ask them? You know, maybe they'd appreciate the tip, huh? You're just looking out for them. I'm sure
Okay.
they would be. You know, they understand you got best intentions. Go ahead and talk to them.
Okay, let's say I have a gigantic purse that looks like it could have God knows what inside of it, just filled to the brim. I want to approach these people. Hello?
Are they by the punch?
Hello? You just look like you might need something to keep your ears a little warm. I'll reach into the bag and pull out 2 hats, and they are both green and have black pot leaves on them.
They are by the punch, and they turn to look at you both very curiously and like this little grin. And you do see that one of them has at least, you can see one fang looking as they give a smirk, and they look down at the things and say, "It doesn't really fit our aesthetic, but perhaps you can persuade us." And we're gonna make our first roll. So make a D20 roll. And the way this works is we have a bingo card. Each of the corners have 1 and 20 in them. The middle space is a free space that you can use for whatever you want. If you fail a roll, you can mark that instead. And otherwise, you mark off whatever number that you roll. If you pick a number, or if you roll the D20 and get one that you've already marked off, you fail. If we hit enough failures, someone might alert the nursing home that you guys are here. So the first roll will be a auto success, but because nothing has been marked off, so go ahead and roll that D20.
Oh, good, because I got a 3.
Oh, just Irene has to roll.
Oh, just Irene. Oh, thank God.
Okay, roll. Mark off 5 on your bingo sheet, and then they chuckle at them. She's like, "I like this though. I like you're into pot. Seems odd."
Oh yeah, it keeps me sane.
Is she into pot? She says, of course she's into pot.
You're not like most old ladies. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, yeah, we'll take this, and they like take it, but they don't put it on. They do take it. Like,
Alright,
thanks.
just remember to put it on before you go outside, otherwise you might catch your deaths.
That's too late for that, the girl says and chuckles.
I don't know what that means, but alright.
And they just walk away with their punch in hand.
I don't smoke pot because I'm scared Puddin's gonna get into and eat it, and I don't think it's gonna work real good with his medications.
Jeannie, can I talk to you
think
just really
Barbara-
quick? Go ahead, Barbara. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Come on, Barbara.
I'll hold off. Barbara, go ahead. You haven't a chance to get in. Go ahead.
Okay, so Barbara is she is wearing probably like a floral, like it's a short tight dress that she got from Forever 21. and some stilettos that are like 5 inches tall. But she has her cane because she, is not steady on the shoes, and she's trying to get punched, but she's really slow about it. And she just says, "Is this punch spiked? I heard they do that at these
Let
young
me
people
have a
things."
tasty taste. I got this. And Jeannie goes into her bag, takes out like a little shot glass, and does a little loop, and just like shoots one back. Well,
Okay,
it does not taste like iron. A little boozy.
Roll a
but
d20 to
it's-
see if you can tell what kind of booze, if it's booze.
Okay. Ooh, 15.
Y'all roll for everything. All right, mark off 15 on your bingo card. There is actually definitely booze in here. There's some straight Everclear, you think, poured in.
Oh, honey. Oh, Barb, how sensitive are you to alcohol again?
Oh, I'm fine with it. I just need a little bit.
There's Everclear in this. They crossed the border to get some. You can't get this in most states, so you might want to take it easy if you do have a shot. And whoo, I'm feeling it. I forgot to eat.
Is there like a big cup where I can just like get a big cup of this stuff?
Yeah.
I
There's
wonder if it's, like,
somebody
stuff
walks up in a butler outfit and pours you a large glass of it, and just hands it over.
Thank you, Sonny. Thank you.
These are beautiful goblets with like spider web details on them.
Did you make these?
I just work here. They belong
Okay,
to
well,
the
you did a good
mistress.
job, Sonny.
Get it. Get lit. Or
Yes.
wait, is that, do the kids still say get lit?
I
We're
wouldn't
young
know.
grandkids. What do they say?
They do. They say that. I heard it on TV.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, get lit.
On MTV.
The only thing I want to get lit is a joint.
That is delightful.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's no smoking allowed in the inside of the building, so you'll have to do that on the balcony.
I'll probably just go to the bathroom.
I can't
I'm gonna
tell you
get
not
lit.
to, but it's highly recommended that you don't. He just goes serving other people.
And Jeannie
Look at
leans.
this. Go ahead, sorry.
Jeannie leans into Eileen and says, "Want to know what else is getting lit? My ovaries. I can't."
Honey, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Why are you lighting your ovaries?
They haven't worked
Could you
in a
maybe
while
elaborate?
anyway, but remember when you think about Ronald Reagan?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
Exactly. I'm getting some of that. But younger.
Oh.
Like a young
So you're
Regis
saying-
Philbin.
Oh, young Regis. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Oh. But I mean, I just want to make sure you understand, honey. Like, I was there with you. You did go through menopause. Like, the ship has sailed as far as your ovaries go. It's pretty much, they're done and
can still
dusted. You know what I'm
dream.
saying?
I could still dream, Eileen. Come on.
I
can still-
absolutely love Leopold is covering, or Grand Nelly is covering his dog ears. I'm
What?
sorry. Grand Nelly is covering the Chihuahua's ears.
Oh, I
From your
didn't
conversation.
see that.
She eventually walks away if this topic persists. She's the
Jeannie-
kind and warm granny. She can't be listening to this stuff. She watches.
Jeannie, will you come
Green
with me,
Acres.
honey?
Just-
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can see Vanna White.
I want to go see
Nelly,
if we can
where-
find the bride and groom.
Oh,
Nelly, where are
we'll
you
definitely
going
do that.
after you walk away from Eileen and Jeannie and the others?
over to the snack table to try and find a snack for the dog.
Okay. Yeah. You can roll a d20 to see if you can find the snack table.
I like that. We got an 11.
All right, you can mark off 11 on your sheet, and you easily find the snack table, especially with some help. If you ask anybody, they're just like, it's down the hall a little bit further into the left. So you find that snack table. It's
Alright,
covered
she's
in
gonna-
different hors d'oeuvres.
Ooh, I like that. Is there just like an assortment of things like things you would see at a wedding, kind of like type stuff?
Yes and no. So there are the stereotypical shrimp cocktails dipped in a darker red cocktail sauce. Like it's not the normal color. You also see some meatballs that have olives stuck in them to make them look like spiders. It seems like somebody decorated everything to make it look just a little bit spookier or a little bit gross. Like there's like half-cut hot dogs with almond slices for fingernails and looks like fingers. They got very creative.
Okay. I'm gonna take those hot dogs and load up on those and eat all the almonds off of them, and then share little pieces of hot dog with pudding. And eventually reconvene with my granny sisters once I've
As
fed my pup.
as Pudding is eating, because he is 18 years old, he is chewing, and it's chewing and making a huge mess in your purse, but you are used to this. So you're leaving crumbs of half-chewed hot dogs on your trail as you walk away.
Yeah, I actually have to kind of chew them a little bit before I give them to him anyway, so it makes sense.
Yeah. A waitress looks at you kind of like, oh, that's going to be fun to clean up, and just shakes their head and walks away to start sweeping up behind you.
Oh, hi, dear! And just unknowing of anything of that's going on, just wanders by.
All right. Eileen and Jeannie, you guys slipped off. Where are you heading to?
I want to
We're
try to
going
find who just
the
got
bride and
married.
groom. Yes.
Right. Make a D20 roll to see if you can find
Both
someone
of
who
us?
can help you. Sure.
Okay. I got a natural 1.
So you can mark any of the 4 corners or the one spot on your sheet.
I'll mark the 1 spot.
Do I have a 12 on here? No.
You should have at least one of
I do.
every number.
Okay, cool.
All right, so as you're looking around, you do find a woman who seems to be carrying a clipboard around. She is dressed more prim and proper than the rest of the people that work or are guests there, wearing a dark black suit that's very tailored to her, and like wearing some gold jewelry. Looks very pristine, very proper, very studious at the moment. And she is just looking at the clipboard and then counting heads almost, and like looking around and trying to do some things. And when you are looking around, she sees you and she goes, "Can I help you both? Are you looking for something?"
Oh, this is someone I think we can work with. This is here. Let me take this. Let me take this. Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm looking to. I want to give my respects and congratulate the newlyweds. So I was, where can I find them? I don't know where they are.
Well, unfortunately, the ceremony hasn't started yet, so you won't be able to see them till after the ceremony.
Oh, they're not even newlyweds yet. They're almost weds.
Yes, the ceremony is about to finish though, or about to start.
Oh, shit! I missed it. That's too bad. That's too bad. Could
If
you
you
tell
want to
me
see
though?
the wedding, you are more than welcome.
Oh yeah, sure. Could you show me the way?
Sure. Just you two?
Yep, just us.
Yeah. I don't know where the rest. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, she'll bring you both to a she'll walk you over to a stairwell, and there are stairs that go all the way up to the top, and she's like, if you go up these stairs, there is a direct path and a double door. If you be quiet while you enter, you should still be able to catch the final vows.
Is there an elevator? She has really bad knees.
Roll me a d20. to see if the elevator is working or if there's one in this old house.
A 19.
Oi,
Looks like there is an elevator.
look at that.
Excellent. We'll take that. Let's go get the others.
She points you
Come on.
towards the elevator.
We like
If you can
go move toward the
remember
elevator
where
and then like
we-
look for everybody else like, come on.
If you can remember where we parked, we'll be fine.
I honestly don't, but it'll come back to me.
Okay.
Irene, Nellie, and Barbara, please roll a d20 to see if you notice Eileen calling you over.
I rolled a 4.
If you can cross
Got
that
a
out.
3.
Okay, if you can cross that
I
out on
rolled
your sheet. you
5
succeed.
again.
You do have a free space that you can cross off for that 5.
Alright, cool. I'll do that.
All right, so all three of you see Eileen and Jeannie waving you down to the elevator.
Ladies, we're gonna go see the ceremony. It's right this way.
Come on, we hitched a ride.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll come.
Just let me finish my drink.
Pudding loves rides.
This is gonna be great.
Well,
I mean,
I'll just
I've
bring it
never
with
seen a
me.
wedding like before.
Yeah, just good. You're fine.
Barbara, how much of that have you drank?
About half of it.
I need you to roll me a d20 roll to see how coherent you are right now.
19.
Can you mark that off on your sheet?
Yes.
Okay, then you seem pretty good. You're feeling the warmth of it. You feel like hot flashes are coming on almost, and you're just like, this is fine. This is fine. You're feeling good. You're feeling nice. Your aches and pains are kind of melting away a little bit right now.
Oh, I need to take some of this back to where we live.
Nursing home?
Okay, so we might need to convince them to go to like Pennsylvania. You could get it there. New York State does not really carry it too much. It's hard to find.
It's also really good for cleaning glass too. You know, should you find yourself in that
Mhm.
predicament, it's really, really good, strong. You know, like it's
We
an
could just say
excellent.
it's glass cleaner.
Just say it's glass cleaner. Just
Oh.
say it's glass cleaner. You'll get
Yeah,
away
it's
with
not
anything.
a movie.
anyway.
Use it.
I saw a movie where the people made this in the bathtub.
Oh,
I
don't
wouldn't
make
recommend that
that.
though, honey. I wouldn't
Well,
recommend
I
it.
love
You might go
arts and
blind.
crafts.
Irene, no. Honey, no. No. That's not the kind of
But
arts
I
and
saw it
crafts
in the
that make
movie.
people go blind.
I
I saw
think
it
we
in the
should
movie.
just
It
stick.
Not if you drink it carefully.
I don't recommend
I
the
think-
bathtub stuff. Been there, done that.
This is dangerous.
Just press the button to go up. Eileen, can you ring the bell?
Done.
Oh,
All right, you all go
crap.
up in the elevator. It's very
Puddin'
slow.
hates
The music.
elevators. Someone has to hold his other paw.
Is it too fast for him?
Someone hold Puddin's paw.
I've got it.
Last time I tried to hold Puddin's paw, they tried to bite me.
Puddin ain't got no teeth, Irene. I told you, it doesn't matter if he bites you.
Just
still
gonna go.
tries.
I
you.
don't like it because it means that he doesn't like it.
Roll a d20, Nellie, to see how calm you can keep Pudding in this elevator.
You got it. Sorry, I gotta grab my phone because that's where my D20 lives. A 1. I can mark it. Very good.
Okay.
Alright.
You manage
Okay,
somehow to keep him
baby.
calm enough to not pee in your purse.
Maybe I
Again.
found a little piece of sausage. I found a little piece of sausage in my side pocket that he dropped out of his mouth from earlier, and then I just scoop it up and give it to him.
Okay. He manages to stay calm enough, and the elevator is slowly rising, and after like what feels like ages, it dings and opens up. And you see the hallway towards two beautiful double door entryways that have carvings in the wood of like rows and like dragons and these beautiful different vine techniques. And the dragons are at the top shooting fire at the door, and the fire looks like it's melted into the wood almost.
Oh my god. Weddings have sure come a long way since my first marriage. I tell you what, this is really something.
I've had at least 5 and I still haven't found the one.
Tonight's the night, hon. Tonight's the night.
Tonight we ride.
Well, you do.
You know what?
All goes according to
Bye.
I've never loved a man more than I love my boy Puddin' here, so I don't fear the need to get remarried.
I've
Yeah,
had
we
about
know now.
5 weddings.
You've had 5
Yeah,
weddings
5.
too?
That wasn't a wedding.
Oh, it was.
Oh, one of them
Sorry?
doesn't count?
No, that would be 6 if that one counted. But we didn't actually do it was in Vegas and we didn't have an official person, so it didn't count.
I think
Oh,
you get
I
off on a
understand.
technicality. Yeah.
I had one that technically didn't count. It was the lesbian wedding.
No, that counts.
Was it legal at the time?
Legally it did not count, but in my heart it counted. But on paper,
Oh, you can do those
Well,
now.
that didn't count, and 3 of mine don't count.
then I'm
I
finding my
never
van
trusted
white.
the state enough to try.
I'm finding my van white. That's it.
Yeah, personally, I mean, I could never love again ever since my husband Seymour died under mysterious circumstances. That's just me.
My granddaughter's a lesbian, and she is in a beautiful marriage. So,
Lesbians know how to do it.
I hear the weddings are great too. I
You
haven't been to one
smile.
myself, but I hear they know how to throw a party.
what about the pot? Oh, you can't say party around Puddin'. Oh no, hold on. I gotta take him for a quick walk.
Oh, not again. Come on. You promised if you took her that she wasn't gonna shit all over everything.
You said party. I told you can't say party around
Party,
him.
not potty.
Well, he's a dog.
Well,
He
now it's been
doesn't
said like
know.
6 times, so roll a d20 to see
Oh, it
if
just keeps- It just keeps shitting. It just, look at it. It just keeps shitting itself.
Oh no, shit! It does keep shitting. Well, okay, I'm gonna use the free space.
Okay.
to stop it from shitting?
Yes.
It,
I have to
it
use the
only
free
does it
space.
once. You manage to get it to a place where it can shit in a corner where hopefully nobody
a
will
I
potted
gotta
notice.
clean
plant.
that out.
Yep.
I bring Lysol wipes with me on purpose to events. So.
It's fair.
we'll
Ladies,
get
can
that
we-
taken care of.
Ladies, can we gather ourselves? We're gonna miss the end of the ceremony. Come on. Clean up the dookie.
Right. Yes,
Oh,
you have.
it's
clean.
You
I'm
gotta meet
gonna
the
go
couple.
sit up
They're so
front.
lovely.
Oh,
Come on. Hustle.
You all
I
make your
walk
way to
in
the door.
and I
As
would
you
like
push
to
it
walk
in.
straight.
Go ahead.
I said I was gonna say I would like to walk straight up to the front row and take a seat.
Perfect.
Push aside
Okay.
the parents of spouse.
Where are the rest of you going?
Not to the front.
I'm gonna go in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick by Jeannie. We're gonna hang in the back.
We like it in the back.
Grand Nelly is gotta drop that little surprise off and the end of the trash can, and that's in the back corner of the hall. So she's basically by the trash can right now, currently finishing cleaning out her purse.
Okay. Irene, roll a d20 for me, please.
Got a 9. I'll mark that.
All right. So as you all walk in, Irene just hustling down the aisle to the front, scooting people over. They do not look happy. They're very concerned about this, and they just kind of give you dirty looks, but they don't say anything because at the moment you see there is a very pale older man who is standing in front, dressed to the nines, wearing a top hat, full Victorian tuxedo, like 8-piece suit, if you can even do that, I don't even know, with like beautiful lace cufflinks and everything. And he is finishing the vows as they're about to do the do you take part of the ceremony, and you see a beautiful couple. It's a lesbian couple. One is a masked femme. One is a masked lesbian who is dressed in
had a good feeling.
a very deep red suit with a dark black tie and silk almost for everything else, pierced ears, and her hair is bleach blonde and it's spiked up with the tips dyed red. And then the other bride is wearing this lovely full red lace gown that fades into a deep black on this long trail that is covered in spider web designs and roses. And the arms are both like batwing like, where they droop just as low as the rest of the dress. And they finish their vows, they kiss. Everyone cheers, including those around Irene who are irritated by her sudden appearance but don't question anything. And the person says, "I can now pronounce you wife and wife." And they start to walk down the aisle before exiting the room.
I half want to stop them just to tell them it was a lovely service.
You can try. Roll a d20.
I would love to.
Oh no.
13. So I'll mark that.
All right. As they're walking, you reach out to stop them, and you do manage to like grab a hold or tap the bride wearing the red dress, and she stops and looks at you confused.
Oh, that was a lovely service. You two look beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. She like looks over at her partner and then looks back. She's like, "Thank you so much for showing up," and then kind of like keeps walking. And you see her whispering over, and as she's passing by Eileen and Jeannie and Barbara, if you want, you can try to hear what they're saying with the d20 roll.
Oh yeah.
17.
I got a 4, which I can mark off, so yeah. Dish the goss.
You're muted.
Me?
No.
Sorry, I was
Barbara.
muted.
Oh.
I was just trying to play my age. That's all.
Which button
How do I
again?
work this thing?
I don't. It's
All right,
this newfangled technology. When I was a kid, we didn't have that. No. Sorry.
Oh, it's hilarious. That was great timing.
So, yeah, it was. You roll a d20, and if you can mark it off your sheet, you succeed.
Okay. 6. No.
Okay, if you didn't mark
yes, I
off
did
6
have a
on your
6.
sheet, you can mark it off. All right, so all 3 of you successfully hear, is she from your side of the family? And he's like, I don't think so. Or she's like, I don't think so. And they're like, kind of like, are you sure? Because they're definitely not from my side of the family. Let's talk about this later. Yeah, okay. And they keep walking as they exit the room. And they go down the hallway, and you hear over the speaker someone go, "Everybody please come down to where the food is. We will be serving dinner soon. You can collect food as soon as the brides are ready. And up until they come down to get their first meal before everybody, you can just mingle, get drinks, do whatever you please."
As they
Do you
exit,
I could
her
use another
um,
drink.
oh, so a bunch of stuff just happened there. Hold on, what?
Barbara can use another drink.
Barbara can use another drink. Got it. What'd you say, Jeannie?
Jeannie.
I asked, did you see that dress?
I did. And Jeannie, I just want you to
Yes.
know, I know that you're on your own little personal mission here to do whatever it is you need to do involving your ovaries or whatever, and that's fine. I'm here to
I need to
support
find
you in that.
Becky.
You know that I support you in everything, honey. You know that I'm here for you. I'm absolutely going to make sure that you get yours. However, I have my own personal mission.
Wing me.
I will happily wing you, honey. I've been doing this for like 40 years. Why would I stop now? Come on. But I need your support and something too. Did you see that dress that bride was wearing?
The one that had the spider webs on it.
Extraordinary.
Or
It was red.
Absolutely extraordinary. It sure
was
was.
red,
And it was
right?
beautiful.
yes.
Oh, yes.
No, you,
Oh, yes,
you
it was
heard
red.
it? Married in red, wish yourself dead? You never heard that?
What?
I think they're kind of into
Married
I'm
in
sorry,
red,
you-
wish yourself dead.
Is that really a thing?
I heard it. Married in black, you'll wish yourself back. Married in red, you'll wish yourself dead.
It's rather romantic.
Oh,
if you
gee.
think.
In a manner of speaking, yes, it is, isn't it? But listen, here's the thing. Enough about the dress. I'm not saying I want the dress. What I am saying is that bride was absolutely gorgeous. And you know who else is gorgeous?
Me.
My granddaughter. I think those two should be a couple.
Oh. You know, they did just get married, but like,
Jeannie, I don't remember asking you that. So, I think, it's
Fine.
time we go to
Did
work.
you say
can you be
Irene
my wing?
finds her way back to them?
And I got you.
Yes. You do.
Eileen, you're the one that likes the gossips, right?
I love the goss. What do you got, honey?
No, I'm just curious if you can, find somebody's fuck up little brother so I can try to get some drugs off of them.
What's in it for me, Irene? What's in it for me?
Oh, whatever you want.
Okay, I need you to help me ruin a marriage.
I can do
I've
that.
got
It wouldn't be the first time.
I thought not.
Irene.
I've ruined
Excellent.
one myself, so that's why Eileen is asking me. And I think you would be great at this, Irene.
Irene? I've got some
no.
ibuprofen.
Oh, no thanks. I don't think that'll do the trick.
Oh,
I think she's looking for
okay.
something a little stronger.
Ah,
These
that's
kinds.
all I can handle.
And he pulls them out of her purse.
Irene, I tell you what,
Mhm.
I will make sure that I find the biggest burnout in this whole wedding so that you get only the good shit, okay? All you gotta do
Thank
is you
you.
gotta help me make sure that this couple fails, like, very quickly, okay?
I'll do my best.
Excellent.
Can you all roll me a d20 to see if anybody's talking just a little too loud right now?
It sounds like something I would do.
I'm hard of
personally.
hearing.
Did anybody get the program?
Natural
I got a
20.
3,
I
but
get to mark a corner.
it's not counting the one that I accidentally rolled earlier, so I'm good.
just here for some cake.
I got a 3, so I can
Did
mark
any
that
of you
off.
get
I'm
the
good.
program? I want the program.
I did
My
not. No,
program
that's
drawer.
that'd be a great keepsake.
I have a drawer full
Remember
of
the
programs.
wedding we
Get
ruined?
Reddington
It's all in the
Universe.
program.
My favorite program is The Price is Right.
Mine
That is an
too.
excellent
Oh,
program.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker, what a looker.
Barker. Mm.
Oh. I wish I could have been one of Barker's babes. Mm.
Whoa,
I
now, I
know.
don't feel that way about it. I just like watching it with my pop. Oh,
I
my
got a
goodness.
I know
19.
you
We're
do,
on two
and that's
different
the only
wavelengths,
time your
honey.
pup behaves.
Can you mark
I
off a
already
19
crossed
on
that.
your sheet?
I
Okay.
already crossed it off.
So, Barbara Ann, you have been drinking just a little too much and do not know what your inside voice is as you are talking to everybody else and asking for a program. And you get the attention of some people who walk over and start to overhear some of the conversation. You're not sure what they overhear. But one of them gives you a program and just like looks at all of you and goes, I'm sorry, were you saying the old quote, wed and red, wish dead? Was that what you were saying?
Yes, I heard that, and I'm worried. They were so beautiful, and now I'm worried.
You don't need to worry about that. Everything's fine. Maybe that's what they wanted. They wore red for a reason.
My mama's back broke, so I'm worried. 1947. 1947. I stepped on a crack, and my mama's back broke.
That's awful. That's terrible.
Oh, that's tragic. That's the year I lost my virginity.
What year again?
1947.
1947?
You fucking liar.
I'm a bit older than the rest of you gals.
The math does not do the work. It's okay. We'll believe you for now, though.
I
would believe
in
anything.
1929.
Yeah, I know. I don't believe you for a minute.
Jesus Christ, Nelly, you've got one foot in the fucking grave. In 29. My God.
Yeah.
God in my French.
You know, I think Nelly was probably married to the Lord. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's a handsome
Some days I
fellow
wish I went that way.
Those paintings.
I never did. Not really. But Jesus with abs? Am I right, Ralph?
Look, I'll show you Jesus with abs. And Barbara pulls a fan out of her purse. It's a fan from a church, and there is a Jesus with abs. I will send you all a picture of this Jesus with abs.
I love him.
Oh
you know what? I might convert back.
Oh my gosh, I gotta show you all this.
Let's make
the two people who were standing there just kind of watch you for a minute as you are all just bickering between each other, and they just shake their head and they're like, I think that went over their head, and they kind of just walk away.
Okay. Before you go, take some hats.
Roll me 2d20.
Okay. Oops. All right, I got an 8 and a 17. Total of 25.
It's separate numbers, but as long as you can mark one of those off of your sheet, then you succeed. That's how advantage works in this game.
Okay.
Disadvantage would work the opposite way. If you can't mark one of them, then you fail. Okay. So they take the hats and look at you confused, but they're like walking away. One of them does put it on though.
Nice.
All right. So you are now officially you are mostly left alone in this room. You see that a couple are standing in the front talking to each other, and they're glancing at the doorway, you think. Also, yes, that's a good question. How many hats does Irene have left?
I would say she probably brought 10 with her, so that's 4 down.
Okay.
Just like, it's a big purse that's just loaded with stuff that she made, just because she doesn't have grandkids, so she wants to have someone to give it out to.
It's fair. It's fair. All right. So you see this couple kind of looking at the doorway, and they begin to walk towards you. Or towards the door. You're not sure. One of the two.
Oh, did you want some hats too?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you. Who are you exactly? Can I see your invitation?
Who has it?
Yeah, who
This is where you
has the
pull out the stun gun.
invitations? Did you just say pull out a stun gun?
I said, this is where you pull out the stun
What
gun.
did you say? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
What?
I couldn't hear you.
What?
Roll
Sorry,
d20s.
we all forgot our hearing aids today.
What?
Nelly, roll a d20 too.
I can mark that off. 17.
Alright, I'm good. I rolled a 20 and obviously was able to mark that because there's so many spots for 20 anyway.
Okay. Barbara Ann, what you get?
12.
Can you mark that off on your sheet?
Yes.
Okay. They believe you, so they look to Eileen and Jeannie. Do you know these three?
Sorry.
Do you know
Were you
these
talking
three?
to me?
They repeat. No, it's to Eileen and Jeannie, who are promptly not responding.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were... Okay, I had
Oh,
it
I
totally
thought- yeah.
backwards in my head.
Same.
Sorry.
I thought you were asking them if they knew us, not the other way around.
Yeah. That's
No,
what I heard.
I had them roll to see if they were successfully convincing that they couldn't hear.
I
And they
see.
did.
Do we know them?
Do we know them?
Do we... No. No. We... No.
I've never seen. I think I've seen that dog before, but I don't think I've seen the lady attached.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's... no. Clean over my
Roll
head.
some d20s, please.
That's...
Oh, I got a 3.
Nellie begins falling
so
asleep in the chair.
That's not a pass. I already marked off 3.
That is an 18,
Did
which
you
I
mark
can
off your
mark.
free space?
Oh, I can. Yes, then I'm fine.
Sorry. I got an important text message, but it's all resolved now. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Do you need a roll from me?
I
I'm
just-
sorry.
No, you're fine. I just assumed you were falling asleep in character.
Oh, yeah. No, that would be funny, though. No, well, we can say that. That works out.
Yep, you're
I was
falling
just
asleep
looking at
in
my phone.
character.
I was looking at my
You're fine.
phone.
All right, so you use your free space, Jeannie?
Yeah.
Okay. They believe you, and they're like, well, someone needs... I'll go make sure we get somebody to keep an eye on these three then. You should all head downstairs again to the food.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say wool?
They just shake their head and walk away, and you hear, Harold, I don't know who they are. I know. Well, Harold, what if they're here to, like, do something terrible? They're old ladies. What would they do? And they just keep walking.
Ah, this shirt is really wearable.
I thought it was terrible.
They have these
don't
pigs in a
know
blanket
better.
downstairs. These pigs in a
Actual
blanket
pigs.
downstairs called swine wrapped in bread.
What
The
a
punch.
name.
You gotta try the punch.
But I had a little
I like to
drinky
keep
drink
my
of the
wits
punch. The
about
punch
me.
is a little clear, a little ever clear, if you say.
I don't
It's
drink.
fine.
Alright.
It tastes great.
So, do you go downstairs?
I
Yes.
would like to,
Okay.
yes, go get some swine wrapped in bread.
Absolutely.
All right.
Does anybody want to
Remember,
look around
they
and
are
look for a
on to
specific room?
us.
They're on to you,
Does anyone-
Irene. The rest of
Yeah.
we're fine.
They're on to
Um,
us. We gotta scramble.
Play Scrabble?
I gotta find you
I
some.
love Scrabble.
I gotta-
I love games.
Not scrap, Jeannie. You're getting excited. It's not game night.
Don't you cheat? I thought you were a dictionary playing Scrabble. You hit it
Oh,
with your
those are
blanket.
those are fighting
No such thing.
words.
Cheetah.
I do not cheat.
I saw
It's
you.
Nellie that cheats. She looks into her bag and says she's petting the dog, and she's looking at an Webster.
Oh,
I
know
what?
that
Were you talking about me?
You
Look,
cheated
look,
at
I know
all
you
of
were playing
us
Scrabble.
cheat. It's fine. It cancels out.
Nellie
As you're
would like
arguing-
to look for. Sorry, I was
Go
going
ahead.
to say, yeah, you go ahead. Nellie specifically wants to look for where they're keeping the cake in a moment, but you go ahead. And with what
As you
saying.
are all walking back to the elevator, it looks like there is a very long line for the elevator right now.
Oh no. Eileen, are you gonna be okay?
Oh, my back! I need on.
We could
You can
always
roll
Oh my
take the
goodness.
stairs. We could take
Irene,
the
roll a
stairs.
d20 to see if you convince them.
That is
My friend needs some
19.
drugs. Does
I
anybody have
actually
drugs?
can get that.
Does
I mark
anybody
it.
have drugs?
I've got some ibuprofen.
Not that kind of drug. I need a harder drug.
Roll a
If you
d20.
take 4, it
I'll ask
equals
around.
out to
I'll ask around.
800
I'll find you-
milligrams.
I'll find you something. I'll ask around. Like, don't go announcing it to everyone, Janie. Jesus.
I'm good. I got an 8.
They gave me 800 milligrams for my tooth at the clinic.
So you don't draw attention while you scream out you're looking for hard drugs. So that's good. And the back comment does get some people to glance over at you, but they say, sorry, somebody's in the elevator and I think it's stuck. Or they push the emergency brake. Honestly, I think they're fucking, but what do I know?
Would somebody like to help us or carry us? Eileen over here has the worst knees in the world. Can I look to see if there's a beautiful blonde woman?
I could not hear you, Eileen. Whatever you said.
Oh, I was just agreeing that I had bad knees. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll a d20 to look around, and a separate d20 for convincing.
Wait, what? You said roll 1d20 and what?
The first d20 is to look around to see if you can find any, you said cute women who are strong?
Yeah, cute, strong women, particularly blondes that kind of look like Vanna White. So,
She's a woman of specific needs.
Specific. So I am looking around. I did not do good looking around, but I did do good trying to find Vanna White.
To find Vanna White?
To find my Vanna White.
Okay.
I got an 8, which on the first die, and I got a 9 on the other one. I already rolled an 8.
Okay. So you cannot find anybody who's willing to help you go down the stairs, but you do see downstairs someone from afar looks very, very particularly familiar.
Excuse me, madam.
She does not seem to hear you from this far. She is talking to some bridesmaids.
I'm going to, go, on the railing and grip it as I'm walking down.
All right, and everybody taking the stairs instead of waiting for the elevator, roll me a d20.
You got it.
Even
Stairs
with
are
my
your
stilettos
nemesis.
on? Because I'm wearing stilettos.
You'll have
Oh.
disadvantage then.
Okay.
So roll two
Alright,
d20,
I'll
and
fail.
either of them can't be marked.
I failed. I got an 18, which I'd already gotten.
And you already marked your free space?
Oh no, I haven't. Nope, I can do that.
I rolled a
God damn
1,
it, I rolled a
so
9.
I have a plethora of
Five.
options to choose from.
I got a 20
Mark
and a
up 5.
5, and I have both of those spots.
Slowly but surely, I
Which
win
one
the
do I mark?
race. I made it. I got a 15.
Okay, and Jeannie?
I got a 9, so I failed.
Okay.
I think I split.
So everybody makes it downstairs slowly, but Jeannie, as you are walking down, you're at the top of the stairs, and you start walking down, and you're going a lot slower because you are so distracted. This woman is spot on with the blonde hair and the outfit and everything. You could swear that this is Vanna White, brought back from those days, and she is just laughing along and has that perfect television smile. And you trip with like 3 steps left to go, and you tumble down to the floor.
Oh,
Really?
I need my chiropractor.
Oh
no,
my
are you
God.
all right?
Oh no. Oh, my back. I threw it out. I saw an angel. And I think I'll be okay.
Can we get some help? I think she might need some drugs.
All I've got are some ibuprofens, I've said.
Nelly,
For the last time,
ibuprofen
Nelly, we
doesn't
don't
hurt.
need the goddamn ibuprofen.
Oh, okay, don't yell, you're hurting Puddin's feelings.
I'm hurting. I'm more important than Puddin right now.
That's not true.
When I call out the help, I rolled a 1 again, so I do have another spot to mark.
Okay. Would you rather help for yourself or help for your friend?
Oh, I want to say both, but
Get one or the other.
Grandma Irene definitely wants those drugs for herself.
Okay. You see, when you call for help, a younger, probably like 19, 20-year-old man wearing a suit that's a little too big for him, and it looks disheveled, and his shirt's not tucked in, his tie is untied and pulled down a little bit. He looks uncomfortable. He looks like he has like makeup on still, but he didn't really care about it, so he like swiped it and it's like smudged a little. And he has a backpack with him, which is very unfitting for a wedding. And when you say, do you have any drugs, he glances up at you instantaneously, and then his eyes go wide and immediately looks down to his bag.
I walk up to him. Hello, Sonny.
You just like hold on.
I pull out a
did you just
hat
like
and
leave
put it into
Jeannie
his
on
hand.
the ground?
Yep.
I pull out a
Oh,
hat
gee.
and put it into his hand as I walk up. Hot leaf hat.
He just looks at you and he's like, hey, miss, ma'am, lady, I don't...
Hello?
Can I help you?
Well, you can take this hat first off before we do anything. And
He glances down
we need
at
to
it and
find
sees the
something to
weeds.
help our backs.
He looks down at the weed symbol on the hat and he's like, he looks up at you, he looks down, he looks up at you. You want something.
I
Anything in
want whatever
particular?
you got. Can you give me a rundown?
He glances around to see if anybody's paying attention. And nobody is. And he's just like, yeah, you got money?
Do I have money?
You could.
Oh, yeah, I got some money. My Social Security just came in last Friday.
Okay, roll a d20. And if you roll... So the first d20 you're going to roll is to be sly about this and not draw attention to yourselves. Because you're still being a little loud. And the second one is to convince him to make the deal.
I am not sly.
Okay. But the second one?
second one. That I do have that empty still. 15.
Okay. So, and keep in mind, if you do get a bingo, you can you can erase those marks.
Okay.
So he does successfully trade you a handful of different types of medications. They are not labeled though. They are just random drugs. You do not know what medications they are, but he hands you a pill bottle with a miscellaneous assortment. But it does draw the attention of the woman that Eileen and Jeannie were talking to earlier, who immediately stomps over very quickly.
Okay.
But before we get to that, Jeannie, Eileen, and Barbara and Nellie, you are all standing in the center. Jeannie, you are on the ground. Standing around Jeannie, who is on the floor. And Vanna White impersonator, or Vanna White 2.0, walks over to check on you and say, "Oh my God, are you okay?"
Oh my God, you're the angel. I saw an angel, and it's you. I'm not okay.
That's sweet, but you might need an ambulance. Let me call somebody.
I just can. You look strong. Can you just pop my hip, please?
Pop your hip.
Yeah, it's a little. It needs a little something.
Roll a d20.
The only angel around here is Puddin'.
I didn't mark off a 14, so I succeed.
She questions this for a second, and then she goes, "I mean, I guess," and then like pushes on your hip to help pop it back into place.
Yeah, a little bit more pressure.
Eileen,
She just like
bends over. She's like, "Let me show you how. You want to really really grip the hip, right there. Really hold on tight." And I like wink at Jeannie, and then really just kind of grab the thigh right there and really push, real good. There you go. Put your back into it.
It'll reset it.
Works every time.
She does this, and your pain is magically subsiding because you are very distracted.
I've been to
while
the
this is happening,
quite a few times.
Barbara, the rest of the party is a little distracted. What is your goal for the night again?
I'm finishing my drink right now. I want to get drunk.
It's getting
low.
You
were trying to get loaded, right?
Your drink is getting a little empty. And it looks like the fruit punch bowl is kind of almost empty too.
Oh no. That can't happen.
There is a bar though.
I think I'll visit the bar. You said I need to roll a d20?
Yep. The d20 is to see how well you handled the second half of your drink.
One moment. I accidentally navigated away from my dice rolling page. Nine. And I have not marked that off yet.
Okay. You are still pretty good alcoholic-wise. You drank the rest of this Everclear. You feel like it's really warm in here, like really warm. But other than that, like you don't feel a buzz. You're wobbling a little. Your stilettos are getting a little bit harder to walk in. If I'm not gonna lie, it's actually astonishing that you walk down those stairs. But you are able to walk your way straight up to that bar, and there is a very handsome person behind the bar wearing a normal uniform, and they're just like, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hey, there's male or female or?
Neither. They are androgynous, non-binary.
Hey there. I came to get a drink.
What kind of drink can I get for you?
A Long Island iced tea.
A wonderful choice. You want? It's going to be. Roll me a d20 because you're slurring your words just a little.
Okay, I
Jeez,
got
is
a
it an open
20.
bar or a cash bar?
It is an open
I want to use
bar
my free
because bitches be rich.
I'm using
You do
free
have a
space for
20
that.
mark on there. I would save the free space. You said you
Okay.
got a 20?
Yes.
Because there's a 20 spot and there's 4 corners with 1 or 20 in them. So if you haven't
okay.
marked the 20 spot, I would mark that one.
Okay. Well,
and
I've
then
marked it.
save
so
the
I'm
free
gonna mark
spots. Okay, then mark one of the corners. They don't think you're drunk enough, so they pour you a very nice Long Island iced tea and slide it over to you.
Thank you. I'm just gonna wink.
Yeah. They look confused, but they're like, "You're welcome. Glad I could help." And he like they gesture to the tip bowl that's over in the corner of the bar. Not saying anything, but just like, I hope you enjoy your drink.
It's a really nice bowl you got there.
It is a very nice bowl. It's looking a little empty still, sadly.
It is. I got just the thing for it. She's gonna take $1 and put it in the tip bowl.
Thanks. It's great. Appreciate it. All right. So while while Barbara Ann is getting drunk, Jeannie's living her best life right this second. Irene is about to get berated by the person who's helping run this wedding. Eileen, I think Jeannie is in good hands right now.
Oh, she's in the best hands, it seems.
Yeah. You saw the direction that the brides went in. You actually saw when you were looking. They're over in the courtyard, just finishing up the pictures, and the rest of the family is starting to come back.
Wonderful. Excellent. Well, I need to go get near them and investigate for signs of weakness. So
Okay.
I want to go kind of snoop, follow them around a little bit, and try to,
All right.
Slightly eavesdrop on their conversations and see if they're having any marital tension.
All right. Roll me a d20 to be sneaky.
All right. That is 19, which I can mark, so good to go.
Okay. And roll a d20 to hear their conversation.
All right. That is a 1. I'll use one of my 1 or 20 spaces.
Fantastic. So you walk out as if you're going to take a smoke and just get some fresh air. As the family walks by you, walks back inside and starts to take their seats. And you sneak down the pathway. There's like this there's a large hedge almost that you can kind of sneak behind and start to eavesdrop onto their conversation. They're talking about happy things right this second, and they're just kind of like, this is so exciting, and I can't wait till this is like we can leave this, because even though it's beautiful and everything's so great, it's so I just want to go home, and just be a couple. And the one person is like the one person's like, I'm still a little concerned about who that person was. They like, are you sure they're not from your side of the family? It's like, yeah,
Shit.
I'm like pretty sure. Like, I don't recognize them, at least. I mean, they could be like a great aunt or something that I don't know exists, or like a family friend, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but they were being really rude. Like, if they're part of your family, you need to tell your parents so that we can take care of that. Because I don't want to bring anything up. Like, it's our day. Don't let it bother you. It's already bothering me. and they're kind of like bickering a little bit, but not like drastic bickering, just a little concern. And it seems like on one
That's
hand,
all it takes, baby. That's all it takes.
yeah, on one hand, one bride is feeling like her concerns are not being taken seriously, and on the other hand, they're like, it's not a big deal. I really don't want to bother my parents. They paid for this wedding. Kind of don't want to.
I know from context that they're talking about Irene, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You do.
I think that's where Eileen's spots are opening. She's gonna kind of come out from behind the hedge. And by the way, you said like she was going out for a smoke. She's also smoking. She is in fact smoking while she's out here. And she is gonna come out from behind the hedge and kind of like act like she's bumping into them a little bit. And, oh, ladies, I am so sorry. I hope I didn't get any ash on you. Let me just get that off. Let me get that off. Hey, you're the brides. You know, congratulations.
Hi. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having fun. What's your name?
My name's Eileen. Yeah, I'm actually just I'm actually one of the staff here. I'm sort of a maitre d' type, you know, just sort of supervising everybody, you know. Is everything...
Roll me a d20 on that one.
Okay. That's a 9, which I can mark.
We are at 20 retweets, by the way.
Ooh.
Ah, excellent. What do I get for that?
So
anything good?
We'll go over that in a moment. So
okay.
you succeeded, you said?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. They go, oh, thank goodness. Like, we were actually concerned a little bit. And like, there's somebody who is here that we just don't recognize. Honey, no, we're not supposed to bring that up. Like, it's fine.
No, anything you need, honey. Anything you need, I can help you, okay? Don't you worry about it. Tell me, just tell Auntie Eileen what's going on.
She'll start going on and on about Irene, basically, and how like she was just very rude and so on and so forth, and explains what she looks like, and she's very concerned. And the other one just kind of like rolls their eyes for a second when the other bride isn't looking.
Okay, Nikki, I have to ask because it's important, because I set my sights on the one in the dress. Mm-hmm. So which one is the one
in
that's
the
rolling
dress
their
is
eyes?
the one complaining.
I see. Excellent. Yes.
The one in the tux is the one rolling their eyes. Now, what I'm going to say, because we hit 20 retweets, everybody can have one special item that will assist them on their task today. And I will erase one of the failures that have happened. So you have a little bit more time to succeed.
I already know what I want.
Item. I can't say what I want, so I'm going to think of something different.
It can wait.
I
have no idea what I want.
So,
okay, I specifically
is this for right
want...
now? Or?
Do we need to call it out now?
You don't have to call it out, no. You can wait till it's like whenever you need it, and then say, I pull out my special item, blah, blah, blah.
I got you. Okay. Sorry.
I'm just going to leave them here. I want to let this stew. You know, you can't rush into a plan like this. You got to let it simmer a little bit. So Eileen just says, listen, I'll tell you, I will look into it. I will come back and report to you everything I find about who this person is and why it is they're here. And I promise you, it will not ruin your evening. You two, you're such a beautiful couple. You're going to have a lovely ceremony. Nothing's going to stop that. Don't you worry. I'll go look into it, okay? Okay? Okay.
I know what I want. Wait, Nikki, you're muted.
God damn it. Sorry. You're gonna... okay, I appreciate it so much. I really do. We need to go get food, though, so thank you again. We will talk to you soon.
Yes, I'll be in touch. Don't you worry. I'm just going to go do the rounds. You go enjoy your meal, okay, honeys? We'll see you soon.
All right. Nelly.
My
Haven't-
Nelly, yeah, sorry. That's me, right? Yes. No, I'm Nelly. Okay. What were you saying?
You have a chance to separate from the rest of the group if you want to go look for the cake.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially while they're eating the meal, before they even think about the cake yet, I'm gonna go and try and find it. I'm going to definitely be bringing my dog with me because he might serve as a distraction.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
No, it's okay. And my item, I specifically want something to help me conceal the cake that I steal, like a suitcase or something.
You were able to grab some Tupperware.
Oh yes, so good. Yes, I like that.
Okay, actually, I need to take a break for a hot second. So can we take our halfway break here?
All good here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
And then once we get back, since I think Sam's doing, once we get back, we will go into the juicy details of trying to steal the cake.
Is it
And
a
ruin a
lie?
marriage and get laid and all the other things we're trying to pull off.
Yes.
I think we're still on.
We are.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we're still on. We're absolutely still on.
My kid
Just waiting on
dropped a weight
Sam.
on their foot.
Oh.
So,
Oh God,
yeah.
that hurts.
All right, so we'll be right
Yeah,
back.
that's painful.
See y'all soon.
are back. Sorry for that brief hiatus. Parent emergency. We are good. Nothing is broken. And hopefully everybody is back from their own breaks. We can get back into the chaos that is this wedding with Nellie. So you are searching around to find where the wedding cake is, and you also decided that your special item is going to be Tupperware so that you can hide the cake inside of it in your large purse where your dog is, which is probably good because it'll keep it safe from everything else that's in the bag.
Yeah. Yes. I very much want like one of those big ones too, like that you would carry like a lot of cake with.
Mm-hmm. The biggest one that fits in your purse. You got it.
All right, I want to find one of the caterers and ask her. Oh, hi there. You mind helping me, youngster?
Oh, hello. Yeah, sure. What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking of buying a cake for my granddaughter's upcoming wedding, and I wanted to take a picture of it and show it to her. Could you take me into the back where the old cake's being kept? The whole thing, preferably.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. She pulls out her June bug. She has a die roller app on it. Alright, I'm just kidding. Oh, hold on. Oh no, hold on. Wrong brush. Alright, here we go. Alright, I succeeded. I rolled a 19. I had not marked it yet.
Well, usually we're not allowed to bring people to the back, but I suppose as long as you don't touch and we're just taking pictures, then it shall be fine. Follow
Yes,
me.
I'm a future customer.
And he will lead you into the kitchen where quite a few people give strange looks to, and along the side there is this beautiful, completely red cake, and there are beautiful designs on it. There's like sugar roses and sugar skulls on them, and not like the sugar skulls, you know what I mean, the skulls made out of sugar, not the actual sugar skulls. And it looks perfect. There's some gold drip along the edges that kind of goes down it in like a blood almost texture kind of a feel. And he says, "This is not normally what I do for my cakes, but the brides were very earnest for having the gothiest cake they could possibly have. They wanted the drips to be red as well, but that would not look good on a red cake, so I convinced them of gold, and it was a good touch, I think."
I think it looks exquisite. You may go along now.
No, I will stay with you while you take your pictures. This kind of cake will cost about $600.
Oh, yes. Let me look at it closely. See, my eyes are going bad.
Roll me another d20.
And then when I come up to it, there's a flashback of when I'm cleaning out my purse of the dog poop, and my dog's real small, so it's like just a little turdlet, and the little turdlet is wrapped up in a tissue and then stuffed back into my purse, and then it fast forwards back to where we're at now, and I'm gonna pull that out and just sort of hide it on one side of the cake without him looking.
Make a d20 roll for that.
Okay. Aha, perfect. I rolled a 1, which there are plenty of.
Okay. He does not see you. Reach into your purse, pull out a turd in a tissue, and place the turd near the cake or on the cake?
Onto one side of the cake, just like on the top of it, just gently.
You monster.
So he does not see you do that, and he's like, "Ma'am, please take a step back. I would appreciate pictures from afar."
Here, can you? I don't know how to work this new phone my grandson got me. Could you take the picture for me? And I'm gonna like hold it out for him to take the picture, and just sort of motion for him to take the picture right where the poop is, so he notices it himself.
He goes to take the picture, and he glances at the phone and glances up. He tilts his head in confusion, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he like looks up, and he starts speaking in another language. It's probably French, and he's like cursing at somebody in the kitchen, like, "This is a disaster. What the fuck are we going to do? We need to fix this right now. What the fuck?" And it's just like, "This cake is a waste." And he just like gets mad, and he's about to shove it, but somebody else comes and stops him. They're like, no, calm down. It's okay. We can. And they pull off like the top 2 or 3 tiers of the cake. It's like we'll say they pull off the top 4 tiers. There's a 5-tier cake. It's like, we can just provide this. It's fine. We can quickly make something on the bottom. We can fix this. It's fine. But he like is pulled away with that cake, leaving you alone temporarily with the bottom half, which one portion has poop on.
I will take the cake knife and just go like a little half an inch under the poop, and then discard that and keep the rest of it and put it into my Tupperware.
Roll me one more d20 to see if you can get it all in without being caught.
I almost hope I fail this one. Ah, crap! Oh no, wait! I have my free space. No, I used my free space earlier. Yes, I failed. I rolled a 4, and I'd already rolled a 4.
Okay. So as you are able to cut away that one piece and throw it, and then you start shoveling the cake into your open giant Tupperware, which is a large cake, so it's really obvious that you're doing something. And another waitress or another chef notices, and they're like, "What the you can't do that." And like the cake person's people are like distracted. They're desperately trying to fix the situation, but he comes up to try to stop you. You can roll a d20 to try to run. Like, you got what you wanted, but you got noticed. So
yeah, I'm gonna I'm just gonna assume I'm still holding the cake knife in my hand, because I just like scooped the poop off and just threw it to the side. So I'm gonna grab some cake and throw it into the person's face, and then make a run for it.
Roll me a d20.
Okay, yes. All right, I got a 9, and it's available.
You cut that piece of cake and you swing it at him, and it hits him dead in the face where he cannot see, and he's like trying to scrape the icing out of his eyes. And you finish grabbing the cake and rush out of the kitchen. Nobody else is the wiser. But you do know that you have been seen. Now we are going to go to Irene.
Mm-hmm.
The woman comes up to you and the kid, who has already handed you the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And you were about to hand him the money.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "What in the gods is happening over here? Who are you? Why do you have things? This is absurd. This is a wedding. How dare you try to ruin it?"
Oh, did you want some?
What? No, I do not want some.
Are you sure?
Why are
it looks like some pretty good quality stuff.
I love Irene.
I don't care. You know what? That's it. And they pull out their phone and they start dialing, and they're like, "Security, please. I need you over in the front entryway."
I'm gonna slap the phone out of her hand.
Make a d20 roll.
Did I mark a 3 yet? I did not. Excellent.
You managed to slap the phone. She's like, "Excuse you. This is appalling
Oh,
behavior
sorry
for a
about
guest."
that. You startled me. The sudden movement. My eyesight's bad, and it just like when there's sudden movements, it just reacts.
Quick question: did you have the cash in your hand to him? When
Oh, not yet.
He was handing. Okay. He like goes behind you and he's just like, "Psst, give me the money. Give me the money."
Okay. I reach into my comically sized purse, pull out a billfold, a long wallet, open it up, and then pull out an obscene amount of money for someone to just be carrying around, and just start counting. How much was it?
He just like grabs. He tries to grab a couple at $100 bills out of your hand.
Oh, I'm not letting them just take it.
He's going to try. So D20 roll to hold on to it because he's like this much, and he just tries to grab like $300 bills.
Ah, bingo.
So you can mark that one off.
Yep. And
all
that's
right, you
one
can
with
clear
a free
that
space, so I get my free spot back.
Yep, you get all 5 of those spots back. All right. So he tries to grab it and he is not able to. He's like, "It's like $300. Just give me the money."
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40.
The woman is
literally
reaching out
just
for her
starts
phone.
counting it out.
This is ridiculous. And she like goes to reach for her phone, and the kid gets startled, and he just grabs the. Like you get to like, roll me a d20. It's not for your sheet. It's just to determine how close to 300 you get before he gets startled and runs away.
That dice. 1.
All right. You get to 40. And he grabs it and runs. He's done. He's like, he sees people coming. Security is coming. He's just like, he's too scared. He's out of there. And the woman gets her phone back up, and she's like, "Look, you can't. Did you just give him money for that?
What was that?
Was this? What was this? Who are you?
Who are you?
I
I'm
work
confused.
She
What
has
do you
her phone
do?
like, she's like has her phone away as she's like calling security again. So you can't slap it out of her hand, hopefully. And they pick up and they're like, "Well, I am the person in charge who makes sure the wedding is beautiful and perfect, and you are ruining this wedding. So security needs to come down to the food area immediately."
Oh,
to ensure
okay.
that you...
I turn around and walk away. I walk out to the courtyard where the couple's sitting.
Okay. They are aware of you and Nellie, so we have 2 people who have at least somebody aware that you're doing something. And are you actually eating cake right now? Because that would be hilarious, Nellie.
It's ice cream. It's not far off.
Close enough. That's hilarious.
It's a kind of cake.
I was like, do you actually have cake? That's fantastic. All right. So you managed to get to the courtyard, but they are aware of you and aware that someone sold drugs. You hear her talking, the clacking of her heels as she starts to talk to someone, and you hear a very deep masculine voice scream, "Jeremy!" as you have walked cleanly free with your drugs. But seems your dealer has gotten caught and is in trouble with his dad.
Oh, that's his problem.
So we will go back to Jeannie. Yes. Vanna has helped you put your hip back in place and helped you get up off the ground. So you are very happy with some of the feelings that you've been feeling all over right now. So she is just like, I hope you're okay. Are you sure you don't need me to call you an ambulance? I can call you one.
No, honey, I'm in your arms. This is the ambulance I need. I actually have something for you. A thank you.
Oh, okay.
And Jeannie pulls out of her purse this perfect shade of lipstick that will make her outfit pop. Make her look like even more irresistible, and Jeannie knows it. But she thinks that she'll like really impress this woman by giving her this lipstick. And that's the item from the retweet.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Oh,
with advantage.
Baby, let's see. Let me check my bingo sheet. Oh, I'm good. It's an 18.
All right. She looks at it and she's like, "What's this?" And she opens it and she's like, "This is beautiful. These are sold. These are not sold anymore."
Nope, it's the flowers that are sculpted on the side. It actually, I think it just goes so good with your aesthetic. Just beautiful like you.
She actually blushes and seems to be flattered and confused by her emotions right now. So you have successfully flustered her, complimented her, and she has decided to still stay by your side as of the moment.
You're so kind. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. And I don't mean that in the southern way. I mean it in the very polite way. I mean it. You're an angel. You're too good to be true. I can't keep my eyes off of you.
Are you doing what I think you're doing? Are you Are you quoting what I think you're quoting to her?
Let me continue.
Please,
she, like,
by all
stands
means.
up and she like feels her muscles. It's like, you're like heaven to touch. Has anybody ever told you that?
No.
Well, you're just too good to be true. I can't keep my eyes off of you. That lipstick is gonna go great with everything.
I was about to message what the fuck is going on, and then I realized, like,
did it just hit you?
Damn it. Yes.
Oh
my god. You
before we get TOS,
1d20.
Okay. I got a 6, so I'm good.
Okay, Mark. You have completely swooned this woman. She is very, very pleased. You've complimented her. She's unsure of these feelings and emotions that she has, and she's never really looked at older women that way, but maybe it's time for her to get a gilf. She doesn't know.
Girlfriend.
And she good
for you.
Introduces herself as Jana, not Vanna. But you have successfully completed Jeannie and Jana.
Her name is Jana J Jack. It's weird.
Yep, there you go. All right, so you've successfully completed your mission. Barbara Ann.
Okay,
You are
first.
You are sipping on this Long Island iced tea, and it is almost gone now. You're feeling real good.
I have a question. Did the programs have the names of the brides on it?
Yes, but please don't make me come up with names.
Okay, it's fine. You don't have to.
I'm so bad at it.
But yeah, so I get to roll a d20 to see if I'm drunk yet.
Yes.
I have a really good I forgot what the word was. I got a 10 and I have not hit it yet.
All right, you are You are feeling it right now, and you're still good though. Like, you have increased this alcohol tolerance for so long that you're just like, I think I could take some more. I think I could drink some more, honestly. Like, I'm still like not feeling wobbly yet. I can see one person instead of two. Well, 1.5 people. I need to see at least 3 until it's like I'm there. So you're still feeling it, and you can order another drink if you want, or you can use your special item to possibly make things a little bit stronger.
No, I'm going to order another drink.
Another Long Island?
Okay, I'm not that familiar with drinks, so what would be stronger than Long Island iced tea?
Not a lot.
Yeah, no.
That's a hell of a drink.
Other than Everclear, maybe.
60% Everclear vodka iced tea.
I guess another Long Island iced tea with a cherry in it.
You should
Nice
ask for
touch.
Everclear.
Well, I don't
You
think
can.
I think the Everclear was in the punch, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, so Long Island iced tea.
You don't think they're
cherry.
actually selling it here, but somebody slipped it in.
Oh, okay.
Roll me a d20 to convince him to see if he can make it a little bit stronger this time.
14, and I have not hit the 14 yet either.
All right. You get a really strong Long Island because he sees that you're getting a little buzz, and he's like kind of annoyed that you're not tipping him a lot, but he just wants to like get you away from the bar, or they want you to get away from the bar, and they slide you the drink. They're like, no, a tip would be absolutely lovely if you wanted to leave one, because we work off of our tips. I hope you enjoy your drink, though.
I would put another dollar bill in the tip bowl.
He, for a second, he just like squeezes his eyes shut to kind of like, please, retail gods, give me the strength I need. And they are like, that's fine. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that so much. So much. Hope you enjoy your drink. Immediately go to like wash them. Immediately goes to wash some cups because they're not happy with that tip, but that's fine. So you begin drinking this one, and are you gonna chug it?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead and make me another con roll. We'll give you disadvantage this time, so that because you are hitting a lot of alcohol.
Okay, I did 9 and 17. I've already hit the 9.
Okay, so you officially fail. You are officially like, once you finish this Long Island iced tea, you're like, I think I'm good still, but then you stand up, and suddenly you are seeing quadruple. There are 4 people behind that bar, the drink in your hand. You're not sure which hand is yours anymore. And you said your favorite thing was show tunes, was it? Or, sorry, soap operas?
Yes.
Is that what your favorite thing was? You actually look up, and there's no longer this bartender in front of you. There is a perfect replica of, you swear, one of the actors or actresses from one of your favorite shows. But there's like 4. You're not sure which one you're supposed to talk to.
Are they different actresses or the same one?
They're all the same. They're just 4 of them. There's quadruplets, and you're like, how did this happen? I had no idea.
I can't really think of one soap opera person. Okay, well, I was like, oh, Samantha, you came to the wedding. I thought you'd come to see me. I can't hear you, Samantha. I think you're muted.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. They don't say this, but what you hear is, of course I came. I have to. For you. But actually what they're saying is, who the fuck is Samantha?
Oh, Samantha, you should run away. Let's go now. Or it's too late.
I'll meet you at outside when my shift is over. And they're just like, what? No, my shift just started. I don't know you.
Be together forever, Samantha.
They're like, I think it's time to cut you off.
No,
And
no, you don't have to cut me off. We can drink together, Samantha.
why, like, this is both of them talking at the same time, basically, but why don't you go outside and get some fresh air? I'll make sure someone comes and checks on you. But the
I'll
last
see you.
part you hear, I'll come and check on you.
I'll see you soon.
They do not respond as you walk out, but you've successfully completed your task that you needed to complete.
That's great.
All right. Eileen,
Yes.
you have walked away from the brides as they were doing their thing. What would you like to do?
Eileen walks away with a smug satisfaction smile, knowing that her plan is nearly at hand, and goes back into the wedding and looks for two people, one Jeannie and the other Irene. Wants to see where they're at.
As you're walking back to the wedding, you see Irene walking out onto the into the courtyard.
Irene has already made a scene, fair to say, yes?
Yes,
Oh, good.
very
Okay.
much so.
I think
multiple times.
I think Eileen sees, like, I think the timing here is like Eileen sees Irene making a scene and is like, oh, perfect. Then that I don't even need to do anything there. That's already set, basically. And then looks about for Jeannie. Does Jeannie
You
have
see
Vanna
her
White on her
in-
arm?
She has Jana on her
Jana.
arm, yes.
Jana J-Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Eileen walks up to this lovely new couple. Jeannie, who's your friend?
Oh, this is Jana. Do you see her lips? Like,
I do.
oh my god, the lipstick I had, you know, that vintage one from, well, I don't want to age myself, but anyway, the one that had the flowers carved in the side, it just matches her
Yeah.
so perfectly.
It sure does. You two, what a handsome couple, I gotta say. This is the next wedding, I can tell already. One of you is gonna catch the bouquet. I mean, you gotta try, right? Come on, you gotta try.
You know what? I'll fight someone for it if she doesn't.
I believe
she's
you
pretty
would.
strong.
How's your hip, Jeannie? Are you okay? Is your hip good?
Poppin', honey. My hips are poppin'.
That's what they do. Yeah, that's what yours do, at least, in particular. But that's fine. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad everything worked out. That's good. Listen, can I just borrow you for just a moment? Jana, do you mind?
Sure.
I'll be
here.
back.
promise
and
I'll bring
shakes
you right
the lamb
back.
towel. And she goes off with Eileen.
She pulls her aside. First of all, just gotta say, nice. High five.
Look, you taught her the hip hop.
That's true. Was that what sealed the deal? Was the hip hop what did it?
No, Frankie Valley.
Frankie Val, you used that move
Yes.
again, didn't you?
Can't keep my eyes off of you. Oh, take
Oh,
my eyes
classic.
off of you. Mm-hmm.
That
Works
is-
every time.
Mm.
That's how I got my non-official wife. I figured she would be the type.
It does seem to work that way. Yeah, that's a great move. That's a really good move. I mean, those pickup artists could learn a thing from you. But listen,
Lipstick
I now
for a
have my own-
lesbian too. I mean, come on.
I can't believe how well Frankie Valley works, of all things, on lesbians. But for some reason, Frankie Valley, it's like the golden ticket for lesbians. It's bizarre.
Lada.
But yeah,
Anyway,
amazing.
how can I help you? What you need me?
Well,
What's going on?
Here's the thing. Irene has made a little bit of a scene. I don't know if you saw that. There's sort of some
No,
disruption.
I wasn't. I was too busy gazing into angel eyes. Wait, no, that's Abba. I'm sorry.
Well, I think, you know, I can understand. You were a little bit lost in Jana. That's fine. But Irene's made a little bit of a scene, and the brides are not happy about that. Or at least I should say, one of them is not happy about that. So
Then you like
I
that,
see an
huh?
opening. Yes,
Yes.
this is an opening. So I think all I have to do is maybe do a little bit of light falsification of some records, if you'd be interested in helping with that.
My penmanship is still as good as when I was 16.
Excellent. Okay, all I need you to do is we just need to forge an invitation to Irene, and then say that it came from the other one. Simple enough.
Oh, yeah, no, my style will work perfectly with these goths. It's all curly. And
They love that.
You know how curly, it's got curves and waves, and you know how those lesbians love curves and waves. So
Lesbians
I've
love
got
curves
this
and
covered. Got
Excellent.
this.
So, I think step
And-
one, I just need to steal an invitation, and then I need you to kind of do your magic, you know.
Oh, I can. Yeah, let's go. Do you think somebody put them in the trash?
I wouldn't doubt some people threw it out. They think it's not useful anymore. They were wrong.
Let's go by the exit. Go look for some old invites. We got this.
Good idea. All right, we're gonna go
Roll me
dig
a-
through some garbage.
Wait,
Roll
can
some-
you
roll a
enunciate? I heard
D20.
something else. Did you say dig?
We're gonna dig. Yeah,
D-I-G? Okay.
we're gonna dig through trash. What did you think I said?
Okay, I heard something completely different, and I was concerned.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. I mean, it might. Who knows? That's an 11. I haven't marked that one off yet, so that's perfect.
Sitting right on top of that trash is a beautiful, very untainted, not messy invitation.
So how did they do on the style? What do the invitations look like?
Very curly.
Very
swirly.
curly. I knew it. I knew it. Curls and waves. Lesbians in their curls and waves. Am I right? Get a load of this.
So, that's why I like Jana.
Because of the curves and. Oh,
waves.
I see what you did.
Mhm,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. All right.
All right, let's get some paper.
Okay, some paper. I'm sure we can find some paper somewhere. Oh, by the way, if you run into the brides, don't forget, I'm the maitre d' here. That was the lie that I told them.
Oh,
So,
yes,
you
no,
know,
it's fine.
be sure to cover me for that, okay?
I got you.
Alright. Go ahead and I will say that the back side of the invitation is blank, so you could technically just use the back side as long as you don't
Oh,
show
okay.
them the other side.
I see. Opening.
So you can go ahead and make a Genie. You can go ahead and make a roll for your calligraphy.
Do your magic, Genie.
Oh boy, Chief, it's not going great.
Oh boy.
We need to find another invitation. I smudged. I'm left-handed.
Genie. Oh.
I know. I was just a little bit nervous.
All right, we'll figure something else out. Is there another way? Maybe we can trick.
Let's go talk to Jana.
Okay, let's talk to Jana. Maybe she knows.
Let's talk to Jana. Maybe she can say it's her great aunt. It was her +1.
Could you introduce me to Jana? Just
Oh,
I feel like I want to make sure we get off on the right
no,
foot.
No, it's. And they walk back over to Jana.
Okay. Jana is sitting there just sipping on some wine.
Darling,
Oh, welcome back.
Hi. So it seems like my friend Irene did a big old whoopsie, lost her invitation, and she
Oh,
may
no,
have
that's terrible.
caused a small scene.
A little bit of a scene. Little.
She's
Oh, was that the
sneaky.
yelling from earlier?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. She's something. She's probably a little too coked out on her own regard, to be honest.
We love Eileen. We love Irene. She's kooky.
She makes the party so fun, though.
She really does. We all love Irene. I mean, we love Irene. The brides do not. Don't get me wrong. They really don't like Irene at all.
That's
we
fair.
Would you be able to speak to the brides? And could you say she's like your great aunt? That was your. Did you have a +1, darling?
No.
Could you say that was your aunt or someone? I'm so sorry. Irene means well.
Well, how would that help? We're just.
How would that help?
I don't know. I'm thinking about Irene and her. She just needs to.
You know what, honey? I think we're way overthinking this. I think I know exactly what to do.
Please
I think
tell
I got
me.
this
I'm all
absolutely
ears.
covered. It's very simple. It involves electronic mail, which is not my specialty, certainly.
You mean
but
email?
I think all I gotta. Well, yes, exactly. See, you're so smart, you millennials. Excellent. So yes, all we need is your help. If you could just send me an electronic mail that says that Irene was invited by the bride I'm not trying. By the bride in the suit. Yeah, that would be good.
Piper?
Piper. Yes, Piper.
I mean-
That's the one.
Sorry, she has a little
Sure.
bit of the, and I'm so sorry. She's losing it a little. We love Eileen too.
Hearing.
I got the brains. I got the memory. I know all the trivia.
It's
I
fine.
beat her at bridge.
You know the trivia,
What's
but I know
your-
the hot goss.
What's your email address? And she'll start writing up an email address or email to you saying
It's this is like going to be weirdly similar to my actual grandmother's real email address. It is EBin_Palm Beach _FL, that stands for Florida, right? _ dash 1947, that was the year I was born, at hotmail.com.
1947 was a busy year.
It sure was. United Nations and me, same year.
I lost my virginity in 1947.
Yes, we know, Nelly.
I already called your bullshit, Nelly.
I'm 99.
Still getting it.
Yeah, okay. And my hair is not naturally this color.
I believe it.
I was waiting for you to say capital letters in there. Like, it has to be capital F, capital L.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Because that's what so many people
Very
do.
important.
It's like, it doesn't matter. All right, so she sends the email to you and gets it right. So you do get a little notification on your phone that you have mail.
And it actually says, you got mail. Because I'm still using it.
Yeah, your grandson from one of the marriages. No, you only got one marriage. Your grandson set it up so it said you got mail because you really liked the AOL noise that it made when you had an AOL account, but then you like couldn't figure out your password and locked yourself out because you tried too many times, and then you couldn't get your name, and it was just too much of a hassle. So you went to Hotmail.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel
And without
nostalgic to hear you got mail.
Without the you got mail, how do I know I got mail? I mean,
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
how else am I supposed to know? And my grandson understands. He's not bitter, even though his grandfather died in mysterious circumstances. So I'm gonna go talk to the bride. Jeannie, this is gonna be great. You're gonna love this.
Mysterious circumstances.
I cannot wait to see
Mysterious.
you. You go, girl.
Iodine
All right.
poisoning, probably.
Heavy metal poisoning. What?
So strange.
Gold
It's
flakes
in the
food.
water.
Who?
Okay. You walk out towards the brides again. All right. You easily find
so
them.
Piper is the one in the tux, right?
Yes.
Okay, but I didn't get the other one's name. Fuck.
You did not.
No.
You could make a roll to
Lady,
see if you
lady.
find a thing. that says their name.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll see if I can
Like
make a
the
roll to
thing
pick it
in
up
their
in context.
hand?
Yeah.
Like
Wait
the
a minute, I
program
just
barber.
looked at it. Hold on a second. I just looked at an invitation seconds ago. It surely must have had their names on it.
I was hoping you would
You are
forget.
cordially invited to the wedding of, you know?
Vanessa and Piper.
Vanessa and Piper. Vanessa! Vanessa, honey.
The girl, well, the one in the dress looks up and she's like, "Oh, hi, Eileen. Pleasure seeing you again."
I see you walk
No,
out,
not
and I
now.
join you and walk up too.
Oh, shit. Hello. Hi. Hi. Are you, she turns to Irene. Are you Vanessa?
No?
No, you're not, are you? No. So when I called Vanessa and you
No.
came over, you know, that was nothing to do with anything.
Oh, I just saw you, and I thought you looked
Irene,
lonely.
Irene, come here. Come meet Jana. Come meet Jana.
Okay. I go back
You're gonna
inside.
like Jana. Jana's great. And like as Irene turns away, I mean, honestly, Irene doesn't know that she's actually helping, I guess, here in a way, because like as Irene turns away, it's like, yeah, so about her, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What did you find out?
Well, so I was going through my electronic mail, and I noticed the guest list, and I'm so sorry. It appears that you're, well, Piper over there. She invited Irene from her side of the family.
I didn't. Piper's like, I didn't invite anybody.
Well, that's not what it says in my electronic mail right here.
Make a d20 roll.
Oh fuck.
I would say disadvantage, but one believes you and one doesn't. Like one is like
True. Does
obviously
it
like I
cancel out?
didn't do it. Yeah, so it like the advantage and disadvantage cancel itself out.
That is a 7, which I have not marked off. So,
Okay.
cha-ching.
I feel so bad for this. Vanessa turns to Piper and it's like, I fucking knew it. Like I told you that it was from your side. Like it couldn't be from my side. And Piper's like, what the fuck do you mean they couldn't be from your side? You know what I mean. And they like start bickering and bringing up some like old things. Like, you said you wouldn't bring that up. Well, looks like I had to bring it up, doesn't it? And they just keep going. And Piper's just like, I'm not doing this on today of all days, and like just walks away.
Vanessa, are you okay, honey?
No, this is ridiculous. Over who? Like, I don't even know who she is.
You know, it doesn't matter who she is. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, look, my husband, before he died under mysterious circumstances, he did the same kind of thing too. You know, he used to invite people over to our house. He used to invite people over. He invited people to our wedding, and he wouldn't tell me who they were. And you know, it's a sign of bad things to come, honey. You know, it's if you can't trust them with a guest list, can you really trust them to raise your children? You know, it's awful. I can tell you this, but Seymour could not be trusted with the children, and you know that's you know, hey, he, God rest his soul, of course. You know, it's we all miss Seymour very much, but you know, it's when you start this early on making mistakes like this, you really got to look at the bigger picture.
Roll me a d20 one more time.
That is an 18, which I already got. So that's not good.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can work it out. It's just a misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, it was a
And-
13. I misread the die, which I didn't have. That changes things.
It does. I mean, it could have been a misunderstanding, but like, this happened so many times already. Like, is this really what I wanted? I don't know. You know,
Do you need someone
I'm
to
just.
talk to?
I think I'm gonna go, but I will call you. Can I have your number?
I'll do you one better. Tell you what, my granddaughter Jessica, she's a therapist and a wonderful one too. She'll talk to you off the clock. Don't you worry. Yeah, tell you what, take her number. Here you go. And she is like carrying her granddaughter's business card. Like, just give her a call. She'd be happy to talk to you.
Thanks. I really appreciate this. I'm sure I'll get something figured out. And you've successfully completed your vice.
If you need anything, or if you just want to talk, you can call me too. I don't really know how to get my number out of my phone. There's a way. My grandson taught me how to do that, but I can't really remember how to do it. But you give me your number, I'll send you a text message, and you can keep me up to date on everything that's going on. Okay? Okay.
She will do so, and you exchange numbers.
Excellent. And then she like turns on her heel and like triumphantly walks back to Jeannie, and then like looks at Irene, and just gives like a big ol'. I have no idea if Irene knows that she helped at all.
You have something in your eye?
Honey,
Tears of joy.
That's just happiness, honey. That's just happiness.
Happiness and
So,
sparkles in these eyes.
Jana, what do you think of Irene? Isn't she lovely?
Hi, do you want to smoke a joint?
They're really good joints.
Sure.
I'm an expert roller. I've been doing it for like 60 years.
So we're gonna go around
more
one more
like
time.
40, but she forgets how old she is.
We're gonna go around for one more round. You did not get caught, so you are successful at completing your missions. But tell me for one more round how your night finishes. We will start with Barbara Ann.
So I'm going to say that Barbara keeps drinking as the night goes on, and close to the end of the night, she will. I want to say her item was a. Well, she had. I want to say her item was a phone that has a camera on it, and she sets it up, and she starts saying. And she stands up in front of everyone and says she's going to make a speech for TikTok. So she's
Okay.
and she kind of slurs everybody's names, and it's this rambling speech about weddings, and nothing makes much sense. And she like kind of goes back and forth on her shoes, like she's getting ready to fall several times. I think the end of her night is her like falling, and some people like gently carrying her out.
Your TikTok goes viral. It is seen by 4 million, 5 million people. Your granddaughter is jealous of the fact that you got viral before she did on her TikTok, especially since this was your only video. She's actually a little upset about it. Like, your profile picture is of you like sideways. Like, you couldn't even figure out how to rotate the picture. It's just... And it's like a basic username, and she's just like, how? I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't. But everybody has commented on it, and like people are shouting you out, like, go grandma, go, like, this is so great. And like, no, but like there's only nice comments in it. Like, any bad comments are like so far down you don't even know where they are. So you become a famous TikTok star. Yeah. Barbara Ann 1936.
Oh wow, actually I put in something in the chat that was really close.
Very close. Irene, how does your night finish?
I would say that at some point I find my way up to the bride in my suit, and I kind of like had gone through my bottle already and pulled out 2 tabs that might look a little bit like Molly and be like, I just take these for later. You should do them with the other girl and it might help.
She takes them
and then she just takes both.
Yep.
Nice. And then I like roll a joint at one of the tables and start smoking it right in the reception hall. And let's say I'm in the background of that TikTok video, just a little old lady toking a joint at the table alone.
That's part of its viral success.
Yeah, like half of the comments are like, "Do you see the lady with the joint in the background? Is that another grandma? Is that a weed hat? Where can I get that?" All right. Up next is Nelly.
Nelly makes a break for it at some point when no one's looking. But she gets a little worn out because she ran down the hallway and out the door. So she sits on the sidewalk up against the door that she ran out of. And to take a break, she feeds. She had collected some water in a bottle previously for Puddin', so she's pouring some in his mouth, and he's just slurping it up, and then she figures she'll just take a moment and have a little bite of cake to work her energy back up, so she can pull herself up and take off and get back to the nursing home.
Right.
Well, she ends up eating a little bit too much of the cake, and it makes her blood sugar spike, and she ends up passing out on the sidewalk and doesn't wake up till the next morning.
Yes, that does show up in the TikTok as well. So in the background, you're walking, just shoving cake in your face, and someone sees you pass out, but just out of screen. Like you're walking and then you like fall forward. So there's like speculation of, did that grandma pass out or did she just trip? Is she okay?
Yeah, exactly. We need part
R.I.P. Part 2, please.
Part 2.
All right. You do manage to get your sugar under control though, so you are able to survive one more day closer to 100.
I eat a couple of peanut butter dog treats that I had for Puddin', and it like lowers my sugar.
That's disgusting.
They're just peanut butter. They're homemade.
Jeannie, what do you do for the rest of your night? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know, but...
Well, outside of the obvious, darling. So Jeannie does in fact dance the Charleston. And because this is a goth wedding, it has some like electro swing type of music in the mix, just to also just mix it up, because goths like all different kinds of things. And she teaches Jana the Charleston, and they dance together. And I'm not sure if that also gets on TikTok, but it gets, they dance on the Charleston and, the night away. And I don't know what they do after. That's between those two. But, Jeannie's just very content that she's got this young thing wrapped around her finger.
It is in the very end. You are in the very end of the TikTok as Barbara Ann's trying to realize how to turn it off. So she's like turning it like how do I turn this off, and like kind of squinting at it a little bit, and it catches the dance floor as she's like flipping it over, thinking the button's on the back maybe, and it just catches you guys dancing for a good solid 5 seconds. There's a lot more Charleston, Granny, yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. I approve.
And finally, Eileen, you will find out that your granddaughter does get a text message from a strange number, and she calls you, questioning the fuck. Grandma, what did you do?
Listen, Jessica, you when you see the dress on this woman, you're gonna shit. It's just extraordinary. She's gorgeous. She's perfect for you. Just trust me on this one, okay? In a year's time, I'm gonna be dancing at your wedding.
Where did you even meet her?
At her wedding.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me exactly correct. Don't do that thing you do where you play dumb and you pretend you don't hear me. You know what I just said. But trust me, it was never meant to last. It was a mistake. She was waiting for you the whole time. Don't worry.
Grandma,
Yes.
I don't even know what to say, honestly.
Just say I do when the time comes. Bye, honey.
How does the rest of your night end?
Mostly just fomenting more misery between this couple, you know, paying really close attention to every single disagreement they have and always kind of popping up in the background just to like make things a little bit worse, you know, just kind of like poke and prod in the right direction when need be. And, you know, I think by the end of the night, they're already headed for divorce court. So all in all,
whenever she messages you, you're just like, I can't believe she did that. No, you were in the right 100%. Like you just agree 100%.
Yes. Hell, you absolutely. I'm backing up Vanessa 100%.
I don't want to be the one to say this, but like maybe like this is kind of like my one friend's first marriage. Dude, didn't end great.
Listen, Vanessa, all I'm saying, honey, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if Piper needs to disappear under mysterious circumstances, I know a guy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
We're going to end it.
All right. Well,
it's perfect. Go around. Yes.
We have to keep in mind that the other one also took Molly at the wedding and is probably just being really inappropriate with everyone.
But did Eileen get on the TikTok? Eileen, did you get on the TikTok?
Oh, did Eileen get on? No, Eileen definitely got on the TikTok. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely got in. Yeah, probably like
I'm gonna say
probably ranting at the camera for a little while.
Yeah. Like, no, let me talk to them. Like, let me tell them.
I want to. The people need to know the truth about this union, okay? And yeah, definitely a big rant. Big TikTok.
All right. So the wedding was happily never after, I guess, and we're gonna go around and have everybody say where they're from and where you can be found, and then we will be rating critical misses tonight. So first off, Colin, where can everybody find you?
Hi, I'm Colin. I am at Colonomicon on Twitter, and then also at Six String Games. I just want to say before this is all over, this incredibly absurd character of mine who likes to start shit is inspired by my own grandma, whose name is in fact Elaine. That's how we got here. And my grandma, I love my grandma to death, and she is currently at Vassar University Hospital recovering from open heart surgery right now as we sit here. She is sitting in a hospital bed. So this is a little self-indulgent of me, chat, but if you could do me a favor, just throw some hearts up for my grandma, because I really want her to get out okay. It's been a little touch and go for the last few days, and I really want to see my grandma get out of it fine. She is my favorite pain in the ass. I love Elaine to death, but she is an absolute nightmare sometimes. But I adore her so much, and it's been very fun doing. So like this voice that I'm doing right now, this thing that I've been doing the whole time, is not what she sounds like at all. But it is the voice that we do in my family when we're making fun of her. We use that voice. So it's become like well known in the family as the impression we do of my grandmother, even though that's not at all what she sounds like. She's an absolute delight of a person. She is tough as nails. And if she really thought, if I honestly believe that if Elaine really thought that she was at a wedding and she thought in her heart of hearts that one of the spouses from that wedding would be better suited to one of her grandkids, she would go to the mat making sure that they ended up with one of her grandkids. I firmly believe this, because she is like classic mama bear and will just like always look out for the people around her to a fault. And that's what we love about good old Elaine. And I'm just very happy I got to have a little bit of fun roasting my grandmother tonight, and thank you all for joining me in that. like I said, I'm Colin. I'm at Six String Games. Follow me at Six String Games on Twitter, and you'll always find out what we're working on. I run a game company with my best friend Anna, who was in chat hanging out tonight, and we put out a new game every single month. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll always see what we're working on. The last game we put out was Ray Cats, a game about irradiated nuclear mutant cats, and then the next game that's coming out is a game called Altitude that I wrote, that I'm very proud of. That's a game about climbing Mount Everest, and it's a horror, survival horror and nature horror game about the horrific things that happen on the slopes of Mount Everest. The next thing that's coming out after that is a game called The Trees Tell No Tales. That is a Blair Witch Project inspired game, and I'm extremely excited to play that game. So if you follow Six String Games on Twitter, you'll always find out what we're working on. Become one of our patrons, and you get the games every single month, a week earlier than their public release. So cool stuff to get there. Thank you very much. And yeah, this was so much fun. Thanks for inviting me, Nikki.
Thank you for the raid, High Shelf Collective. We are finishing up now and going through where everybody can be found, but you missed a hell of a game. Up next, let's go to Leopold the Just.
Hey everybody. Yes, that was definitely a hell of a game. Wow. lots of archetypes of grannies very accurately portrayed. Let's put it that way. I think I've witnessed all of these grannies at some point in my life. I thought I really enjoyed specifically how we were all different age groups, but you know, still old enough to be at the nursing home, which I imagine that is like a dynamic at nursing homes, like the younger, older people hanging out with the older people, still having like some generational differences and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of cool. But anyway, yeah, you can find me. You can find me on Monday, every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central on twitch.tv/chatterboxava. And I'm running my Urban Shadows show with some awesome people, so come and check that out. It starts at 8:30 p.m. Central, and it's set in a New Orleans-esque town called Linwood Cove, and they're about to go to a party that's being thrown in their honor next week. So it'd be a good time to jump in and get to see all of the characters and stuff. But yes, definitely come and check that out and support that show. Subscribe on Instagram, or not Instagram, YouTube. I guess you could subscribe on Instagram. I don't know. Follow, whatever. Anyway, and I don't think, I'm not in anything else right now because of work and stuff. So, but yes, it was super fun. Thank you for letting me be a LEWD Granny.
Of course, you did a fantastic job. Up next, we have Irene. Crimson Galaxy.
Excellent. Yes, I'm Crimson Galaxy. You can catch me on Twitch at Crimson Galaxy RPG, separated with underscores for the names and the RPG. And you can catch me on Instagram under the same handle. On Twitter, I'm sin_gal. You can also catch me on Friday and Saturday nights on Nerds with Dice, playing a Sentai RPG, as well as on the Saturday, I'm going to be starting up a mini-series, Deep Breath, which is a custom D&D campaign over on the Initiative Order. In addition to that, you can catch me streaming most days of the week on my Twitch channel. And yeah, what inspired my granny was sort of like a blend between my great-grandma and this old lady who used to come into our work that all of us collectively called Lady Permatrip. And yeah, so I had a fun portraying that.
Very fun. And up next is Barbara Ann.
Hi, I'm JaniePot7575. You can follow me on Twitter. I just basically roam around and just play wherever I can. So I don't really have a place. And I try to keep my Twitter updated with what I'm playing, where I'm playing, and I don't know where I base Barbara Ann from. I have no idea. Yeah,
A grandma somewhere.
I'm assuming she's somebody grandma somewhere who wears, I'm surprised she didn't fall in those shoes.
Almost.
She was like wearing stilettos.
Yep.
Like,
You
I
had
don't
a
know how old
chance.
35 is. Is that like 80
She
something?
reminds me of
90
my
something?
aunt. Like the way she was just like pounding back the booze just reminds me of my aunt so much.
All right.
But yeah, that's me.
All right. Jeannie.
Hi, everybody. Wow, Jeannie is an absolute delight and trip. So you can find me on the internet at Chaos Them, as well as Chaos Elliot, if you want to read me talking about every sort of thing in the world and currently being obsessed with the grass Pokemon, like I said in the beginning. And yeah, wow. Okay, so Jeannie is near and dear to my heart for many reasons. She's based off of a lady who came into the store all the time when I worked retail, and her name was Jeannie. And this woman, like, legitimately, she had like big glasses like these, and she'd usually wear them, but she'd wear like tight leather print leggings and like these like sweaters or long sleeve shirts that would go with it, or sometimes they were like a mismatched pattern, but because it was Jeannie, it worked. And she's the inappropriate one because she would tell me things about her and her boyfriend while scanning things at Dollar Tree, and I'm just like, I love you so much. And like, she's great. I saw her once when I quit that job, and she's like, I haven't seen you in a while. And I'm just like, I got out. She's like, good for you. She's an absolute treasure and delight. And I hope that the spirit of Jeannie is inspiring to anyone. Also, where you can find me next, this Saturday, I will be on the Bard's Playhouse playing Star Wars, which I'm very excited about. And every Monday you can catch me on, let me just double check. It is Rep RPG, and I'm playing Shadows in the Dark, or City. I always mess it up. It's the Blades one.
Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the Dark. There we go. I'm on a Blades in the Dark campaign, which is, we had our first episode. It was great. So yeah, that's where you can find me. Otherwise, right now, we'll see.
All right. And finally, I was your mistress of ceremony, Nikki, aka Beholder to No One, where you can find my podcast wherever podcasts can be found. There's 3 different shows, so I'm sure you'll find something that is entertaining for you. And I'm also the DM for Awfully Queer Heroes for both their prior Uncaged anthology and their current Tower of the Soul campaign, which is, I think, on episode 7 or 8 right now for season 1, and we're recording up to season 2 already. And I'm excited for that. So the rest of this week, you can find me on Friday here again playing Shadowrun Spring of the Fireflies, where I play Paladin, the hunky, bulky, strong lesbian Street Sam that is kind of confused and worried for her child right now. So there's a lot of chaos and horror going on in that game. And then Friday night, you can find me on 2000 Tales playing the second part of Labyrinth RPG. And on Sunday, you can find me over on The Last Caravan RPG playing Scum and Villainy, our 3rd episode of 4. My character is so much fun and likes to flirt with everybody. And by flirt, I mean sleep with. But it's whatever. She has her needs. And she's a blast. But you should check all those out and just follow me on Beholder to No One for anything else that you need. And I do a lot of things. Also, I have a paid game coming up. If anybody wants to join, it's a city building game. It starts Friday. I need more players, so I'd love to have you on it. Yeah. But that's all. So we are going to, instead of Critical Misses, because they just stopped, we are going to actually raid Torquillo Ado. So give them some love. It's a smaller, it's a smaller friend of mine in their Twitter, but give them some love. They are fantastic, and they've been streaming for 5.5 hours. So I think they definitely deserve some love right now. So we should definitely go check them out. So stay for the raid.